Let me ask y'all a question, right? I'm gonna try not to get all emotional and shit like I just finished being. But as everyone knows, I am no longer in the DMV, okay? And I'm in North Carolina with my husband's family, right? And some of y'all may not know, I just lost my grandfather, right? And it just hit me hard. And let me just get y'all some background info or whatever, right? I lost my father. I lost my father's father. And now I lost my biological mother's father. So it's like nobody. Like those three people. I mean, I didn't talk to, my biological mother's father every day, but we talked frequently. Everybody already know how me and my father was and how my granddaddy was. We talked and called, talked to Irma, talked to a lot of different people. And I mean, we talked. You can always get some good information, get some good advice from older people, right? Maybe crazy advice, but the advice usually works, right? But just hit me out. This past week has hit me hard because I'm going through some things personally that I don't want to get into. But I'm going through some things personally, and that added to my grandfather passing is really taking a toll on me mentally. Like, I'm already crazy. Like, this bipolar shit is kicking my ass, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to react, but with anger. And I'm trying not to cuss people out, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful. But earlier today, no, let me take it back to the beginning of this week when I figured out everything. When everything was found out, when I found out everything about my grandfather, which was on Facebook, by the way, which I find crazy. Like, cause it's the same way I found out my father died. Like, this just driving me crazy. Like, this Facebook shit is for the birds. You feel me? Like, don't call, nah, I don't. Facebook, find out somebody close to you passed away. That's a fucked up feeling, for real. For real. Like, a phone call, you can send me a text message or video chat me something. But anyway, finding out through Facebook really took a toll on me because the same way that's how I found out my father died. Okay, so I'm sitting in the house and I'm just cooling in my bedroom for the last week, applying for jobs and doing this and the third, because I gotta get some shit together, y'all. I gotta get some shit together, child, for real. I'm going through it, emotionally, mentally, physically. Like, when you stressed out, so much shit happened to your body. It's insane. But anyway, I tell my husband, because he was out that night that it happened, and he came in and he just looked at me and was just like, "What's wrong?" And I'm just like, just found out my grandfather passed. He held me for about 10 minutes and was like, "Mind you, we just ran out of cigarettes." So he was like, "I know you need a cigarette, so I'll be right back." And instead of closing the door all the way, my bedroom door all the way, he left it cracked open. And I heard him tell his grandparents, which I call grandma and grandpa, because that's when you've been around somebody so long, they just feel like family, right? So I hear him say something to her, and there ain't really no response. I ain't gonna really. I don't want people to feel some type of way about everything that I'm saying or about the people that I'm talking about. So I'm really not going to get into statements and shit. We're going to get into emotions. So, for a person that you love, that you feel like you would die for, a person you would do anything for, mind you, his family, his grandparents physically, you know, are older. They're in their 70s, mid 70s or something like that. And when they're going through something, me going to classes and becoming a CNA, I'm just like, I'm watching and I'm on it. Like, his grandfather taking blood thinners, he'd be outside, you know, cutting the grass, doing this, working in the flower beds and stuff like that. And he come in sometimes, and people don't peep it, but I'm like examining his legs and stuff, making sure he ain't got no cuts, because what I've noticed is that he never feels when he's bleeding. And it just happens so many times that it's by habit when he comes in the house and he put his shorts and stuff on. I'm just like, I'm looking, you know, because I don't want you to bleed out. You taking blood thinners, you feel me? So, his grandmother had major surgery, and when she got back, because she went to Jersey to have major surgery, and when she came back, I was up every hour on the hour checking her blood pressure, making sure she good, making sure, you know, people didn't have to travel from there, you know, family members didn't have to travel from, you know, down the street or across town to come and check her out. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody gonna ask me to do it, so I had to offer to do it. So, that's what I'm doing, and I'm writing it down, and I'm checking her every hour. I'll make sure she good. At one point, I lotion her legs and massage her feet. Checking their blood pressure. They get scratches and cuts and this, that, and the third, and they want me to clean them and do this and do that. And because I love these people, because I care for these people, because I would do anything for these people. Like we done had some fucked up times in this household, but like, I fuck with these people like hard as hell. And when my grandfather passed, let me tell you, child, I ain't get not one I'm sorry for your loss. I ain't get Queeba you good. Queeba been in the room for over a week crying her eyes out every day. Every day. And I ain't got nothing. So, unexpectedly, I broke down in the middle of the living room, in the middle of the house earlier today. And I'm just like, when people want to come to me and vent, when people want to come to me for advice, when people want to come to me and want this and want that and just need somebody to just talk to, when you need somebody to tend to your health needs, I'm there because I care. But to actually lose a person and then have nobody be there for you that you thought was supposed to be there for you is a really fucked up feeling. I miss my mother. I miss my father. Like, I'm not understanding why I'm going through this. I'm not. But I came up with a little solution, you feel me? And I figure if I don't give a fuck about you, you know what I'm saying, this crying shit'll cease. Because if I don't give a fuck about you, then I don't give a fuck about what you saying or what you doing, how you feel about me, what you saying towards me, because that shit gonna roll off my back like the rain on the window pane, for real. So, if I don't give a fuck about you, the way you clearly don't give a fuck about me, then we'll be good. I'll be good, because clearly y'all good. Clearly. I love my husband to death. And I just told him, I'm jealous. Duh, I know I got family, so y'all ain't gotta say that. Duh, I got everybody's phone. Well, not everybody's phone numbers. I got a couple people's phone numbers, but I can't call certain people because they didn't, you know what I mean, treat me like shit. My own biological mother don't even want to talk to me. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's just like, damn, who the fuck I'm gonna talk to? I don't feel like, I get that I got family and I got people that I can call. But when I get on Facebook and I see y'all pictures and videos and y'all good, I feel like, what the fuck I'ma call you for and fuck your day up with my fucked up ass life? That ain't fair. That's how I see it. Now y'all might be looking at me like I'm crazy, like it don't matter if we happy, sad, or what. People call us, vent, do this and the third. I'm good. I ain't suicidal or no shit. I'm just going through it. I'm really going through it. Like, people don't understand. People don't understand. And I could sit, like I sat there and I told everybody exactly what they doing. Like, y'all sitting here looking me in my face like I'm standing in the middle of the house fucking bawling, crying, telling everybody exactly what they doing, how it's making me feel, and how we can move on, or what you should do or shouldn't do to a person. Like, you can't say you love a person and then treat them like shit. You just can't. It's just that's not the way it works. And if some people say, hey, it may work a little bit, maybe it works a little bit if the person come back like, damn, what I just did or how I acted towards you and what I said, that was fucked up and I ain't really mean it, you feel me? Like, then I'd be like, okay, because a person who loves another person, you'll think about how that person feels. You'll care about if they sad or this and the third. But I ain't got nobody knocking on the door, Queeber, you good? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, what the fuck I do to you but help you? I ain't do nothing. I ain't did nothing but help. And I'm just getting a bunch of bullshit and I ain't appreciating it. I ain't appreciating it at all. At all. I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired. Cliche, but it's true. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I gotta fucking go on YouTube and watching. I'm binge watching Martin. I'm binge watching My Wife and Kids. Stephanie, that was our shit. Binge watching My Wife and Kids. I'm watching BuzzFeed is the shit. I like BuzzFeed. I like Facts and Chris and Queen. Hey, and DNB Nation, Perfect Labs, Armand and Trey. I'm watching all these different people to get my mind off of what's going on. And then when the lights are cut off and you wake up in the morning, it's some more bullshit. It's some more bullshit. I get up every morning and I clean and I do this and I do that. Ain't nothing ever acknowledged. I don't really give a fuck. I don't want a paycheck for the shit. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't want you complaining about some shit. I really don't. Because I'm going out of my way to clean up some shit I ain't fuck up. You feel me? Like, okay, I'm here. We doing it. Let's get it. Why you gotta be mean to me? Like, why you gotta be evil to me? Like, and y'all see me. Let's be real. For those of you who don't know, the last time that I stressed myself out, please don't let this stress any of you. The last time I was stressed out about the things going on around me, the first time I had a stroke. A mini stroke. Ended up in the hospital, whatever. Of course, I had a mini stroke. In the hospital, whatever. I was good. Then, not too long ago, but maybe like, I'll say a little bit over a year ago, I committed myself. That sounds like some crazy shit, right? But I'm getting through it. Like, all this time, I've been good. I've been happy. I've been sane. I've been able to sit and pray and do what I have to do for me and my family. And people don't understand. I don't know. For some of you who don't know me that well, but when I ain't working, oh, I'm stressed. I'm stressed as hell. And it's not on purpose. And I don't want to be stressed. I just don't. I feel like I should be able to just get away. And that's what work does for me. Just get away. That way I can, take care of my family, do this and the third. I can just be me around people. Like, being in this house is driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. And last night I couldn't sleep, like, thinking I'm seeing ghosts and shit. Girl, I can't take it, child. I can't take it. But I'm good, though. I might shed a couple tears. But at the end of the day, Queba fine. Queba is fine. But I just want somebody to give a fuck. If that even makes sense. I just want somebody to just give a fuck. You good? You good? I'm good, boo. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Because I'm pretty sure all you motherfuckers saw my status about my granddaddy dying. Okay? So, I'm here. I'm free to answer any questions. I'm free for any type of conversation. If you want some advice, don't give a fuck about me. I give a fuck about you. Because at the end of the day, let's be real. People don't want nobody feeling the way I'm feeling right now. So, I'm here. For everybody. So, I'm just going to shut this off. And we're going to move on with life. And I done been it. And I done said what I had to say. And if somebody watching and they feel some type of way, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to give a fuck about you regardless of how you give a fuck about me. Because last time I checked, the man who created us, he didn't pick and choose who he gave a fuck about. Excuse me for cussing. He didn't choose who he loved. He didn't choose who he sacrificed his life for. Let's be real. So for all you people out there who expect a bunch of shit from everybody, you feel obligated. Let's be real, boo-boo. Let's be real, boo-boo. That ain't life. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. So y'all done seen me cry. Y'all done seen me, get all vulnerable and shit. But let's be real. I'm a happy person. I'm glad I got this off my chest. But, I don't know, y'all. I think I'm going to post this on YouTube. This was for Facebook, but I will say.